Hey everybody, welcome back. Today is Monday, January 27th. Pretty crazy start to this year so far. This whole thing, this impeachment thing with Trump, and then Kobe Bryant, NBA legend from the Lakers, just passed away yesterday with his daughter in a helicopter crash. Really ironic seeing as how, I guess on Saturday night, LeBron James had just passed Kobe Bryant and the all-time points scoring list. So that was really strange. And I actually had a friend that just about almost 2 weeks ago passed away. They still don't know what the cause of his death was. His family, he was a chef friend of mine, 38, was still working as a chef. And I take it sounds like he was alone at work on Thursday night, almost 2 weeks ago, and he was closing. Must have been alone because I'd heard that on Friday morning he was just found unresponsive at work. And I talked to his mom and his family, and he didn't have any health problems that they knew of. And he was in really good shape, really thin, really young. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to find out what they see on the autopsy. And what I wanted to talk about, the point of this video today, is not to let yourself be defined by other people. I've mentioned this before in one of my other videos. And, also people talking a big game. I want a lot of people that do that, they get people jealous. They're trying to make other people jealous. Don't fall for that shit, because normally people that talk a big game, talk about how smart they are or how much they got going on, normally they have an insecurity about it. They don't feel like they're that good looking. They don't feel they're that smart. They don't feel like they have a lot going on. I just feel like people that constantly brag about this and brag about that, trying to make up for something. Because, if you're really an intelligent person, you don't have to tell people. It'll show. And I had a job once where this guy was talking about how he knew how to do I was working at a Menards distribution center, and back then I think the starting pay was like $12.50 an hour 15 years ago, and after a while get raises. I think we were both making about $13 an hour, and he was saying like, yeah, I could make a whole lot more money. I could probably get a job in construction making $25 an hour right now. And everyone's kind of like looking around at you like, yeah, right, like you're so full of shit. And he must have read our, some of our faces or all of our faces. And no, really, I could. And it's like, well, why aren't you then? Well, I'd rather just work here. And he says about something else too, about how he knew how to do all these jobs that could pay a lot more money than working in a warehouse. He says, I know how to do cabinets. I know how to do all these car repairs. Like, I know how to do brakes. Said he knew how to do carpet and woodworking and tiles and painting, and he had a pilot's license, all this shit, where he could be making more money than $13 an hour working in a warehouse. I was like, again, okay, well, if you can do all this stuff where you could be making more money, why aren't you then? And the same thing in junior high. I had a friend that was small. I wouldn't have gone out for football because I didn't feel I was big enough, strong enough. So this guy I was like maybe 5'4", maybe like 100 pounds at the time. This guy was smaller than me, and he said like, this was like the beginning of the year. He's like, I was thinking about going out for football this year, and I was I didn't say anything, but must have read the expression on my face. I was keep thinking in my mind, yeah, bullshit, yeah, right, like you get your ass kicked. Oh, no, really, I was. Like, okay, well, why didn't you then? So don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for that shit. And, people are constantly talking down to others about looks or intelligence. If you really feel good about yourself, you think you're smart, you think you're good looking, you don't have to talk down. I feel the people that talk down to other people, something is hurting them, something's bothering them, so they're trying to bring others down to their level. So again, don't fall for that. Don't feel bad about that. Something's hurting them, so they feel like they've got to hurt you. Most of the bullies in high school, junior high that picked on me, I think a lot of them, before I found out, they got picked on themselves. They had insecurities about themselves. So a lot of the bullies that picked on me, I could have kicked their asses easily, but I was, a nice person. I didn't feel like hurting anybody. And a lot of these guys were short little shits. They were a lot smaller than I was, so something was definitely eating away at them. Don't know what, but from what I found out later, a lot of them had don't know exactly what the root of the problem was, but they did have certain things that were going on. I heard about them getting picked on, made fun of. So, yeah, I'm going to head into work. I think that's all I have to say for right now. Comment, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all real soon. Another great video. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.